Sunday morning, blue skies. I've got a trailer on. Rob's got the header on. John's just topped up with fuel, and then we are off cutting last of the spring barley, then on to beans. 2,067 acres it's done so far. There's the combine just squeezing through some roadworks up there. These discs the other day, something's burst on here, on that sort of check valvey thing. Must have come out of there, so we can't fold them up. Not exactly sure what it is, but we'll have to maybe unbolt it and see what's going on. In fact, I might take a picture of the serial plate and see if we can order whatever that valve is. It doesn't look cheap though, to be honest. So it's been abandoned because we can't really fold it up. Headers through. Combine's just disappeared behind a bush. Where's a combine not a combine? It turns into a bush. Oh, here he is. He's through. He's just going around the last set of traffic lights. Yeah, this was where we had to do a fire break because they set fire to that more than once. It's Rob with the header. John with the combine. Then I'll go and take the trailer, give him 10 minutes to get started. We're cutting right over by them trees. There's 60 odd acres of barley, then there's 40 nearly of beans, and then across this stubble into another 20 odd of beans, and then there's some more beans heading up over the hill as well. We might be able to get all this done today. It's a shame this isn't still here because you could have broke a record. I think 170 acres we did the other day, but you could have started there and gone right the way along and, you know, maybe done 200 acres in a day perhaps. Where are they gone now? There they are. Just heading through the village. 2 more easy days and we should be done combining, other than the maize. Some fly tipping here, but as well, quite a pile in the field. It looks a big go-kart, isn't it? Police motorbike. That's a proper pile of fly tipping, isn't it? Probably going to be a dress on it as well. Maybe on some of these Amazon late. Oh, they're faded in the sun, haven't they? It's got to be an Amazon box in here with someone's address on. It's faded in the sun as well. We'll have a route through. But why? There is an address, and it's basically 1.3 miles away. So the housing estate over there, all this has come from. But it's such a big load. I reckon they've paid someone to take it, and they've just probably took 100 quid off them, driven 1.3 miles, and then just tipped it in here. Next job, put the rake on and turn some headlands over, because we've had rain on them, especially the ones that have been run on, and it's not drying out. I'm turning headlands, and can you see it's quite a nice row of straw, and do you know why that is? Because this is the field along the dual carriageway that floods all the time. This was the best field of spring wheat because this ground stayed wet. So it just shows you how the moisture's had such a big effect. Another field that had the row spacing halved, this is 25 centimetre row spacing, that was 12.5. We expected to see a difference. No, I mean technically it yielded slightly less than some of the other stuff around it, but I think it was just down to the field. But it certainly made, there was no yield increase. But I'm just rolling the straw over, although it hasn't been drawn on this corner, but it will have been as it goes up round there when the short ones come through. But yeah, best bit of wheat for the spring was on the field and floods. Just about missed him, couldn't get my phone out quick enough. Rob's just gone past with a load of barley. Got 3 more fields to turn the headlands over, and I might put the baler on, although it's gone dull now. See, it's not as bright as it was. So we'll see. A lot of pigeons on this stubble. Don't know what they're eating. Maybe the light heads of grain that never came to harvest. I've nearly finished this field and I logged on the combine to see if they finished cutting barley, and it looks like they're pretty much on the last pass, which is good. And then they're going to flick onto beans. I've got to get round to that corner over there, then one pass down that other headland, and then fold up down the road, field up the road, 25 acres, twice round that, and then I'll see whether it's worth baling any of it. You see the barley green starting to grow again because we've had rain, extra tillers. What a crazy year. This is crazy. It's just, I could combine this again in October. I've just been through there turning the last field of straw, and there's a stag owners club meeting, and also Tom's been watching me and his mum. He fascinated by machinery and diggers, hence why he's dressed like a digger driver. So he's going to be on YouTube later. You can say hello to everyone. Got him this time in roughly the same place I saw him last time. Bike holding everyone up. This is a bit weird. I'm going to check this straw through that gate. About 2 months ago, for no apparent reason, there's a set of marks in the road, like track marks. Can you see the lines? Like real big, wide track marks. And the pavement was exactly the same, all munched. And then that looks like it's some sort of like low loadery mark. But it's in the middle of nowhere. So it's as if someone, maybe from the site round the corner, would have been knocking the factory down, so I don't know. It's as if like a low loader's come round and they've like unloaded a digger and then put it straight back on again. It doesn't make sense, but it just appeared one afternoon in broad daylight. Anyway, it crushed the pavement, so someone's fixed the pavement. But there's just no reason to unload a digger here unless you were going to drive over the hedge and go into the field. Or if it was going in the other direction, you've obviously got a low bridge, so maybe they readjusted the load to fit under the low bridge. But would you pull up on the wrong side of the road to what you're going for the low bridge? Don't know. Or did they load it wrong? Get down the road and think, oh no, I'm going to change that. I don't know, but it just was weird. Just appeared. You can't really see now. There's just a little bit of mark on the tarmac, but all that was crushed. Anyway, let's see what's going on in this straw field now. See if it's dry enough. You see the combine's turning here actually in the hot weather. Yeah, this was cut the other day, and then I rolled it over a few hours ago just to see if it's dried. It does feel dry, but it is a bit dull now compared to what it was this morning. That little boy that was watching me raking is now gone to watch the combine, so Rob's on his way now with a trailer, so I've got him some goodies, mug, hat, t-shirt and stuff like that, so Rob's going to take it up with him, so he'll be made up, because there's also the top trumps card as well. It's only 5. Bit of confusion then. Rob was going to take the rake off, but I was like, no, you take the one off the chipper because we won't be chipping tomorrow. I'm going to drop this round onto drawbar and put the baler on. OSR is up, which is good. You considering it's only been less than a week. Crow there though, what's it doing? It's eating it. Ah. Yeah, see what it looks like in a couple more days. I've got the baler on. Rob's on that tractor now. We swap round. PTO switch is a bit dodgy on that, so we have to come out and put a new switch on it. So, because I'll be using it a lot today, I don't want it not turning on or off. So I've swapped fence. This one's still on the drill, but the camera's in the cab, so I'm going to take the camera out the cab. Not a great deal of straw on this field. You know it's thin when you can see the lines of stubble through it. This field is not too bad because it's north facing, not south facing field. It was actually the best spring wheat, bar the one that floods. I don't know what them geese are doing, but there's a big flock of them now on the field. I'm not sure what they're eating. That's that pond we made bigger the other year, but it's pretty dry, to be honest, at the moment. They've been coming in all the time. I've been in this field. There's loads of them now. I was just on the phone to Martin talking about them, and he's got a recipe for geese. Apparently you cook them for 12 hours with a brick, and then afterwards you take it out and eat the brick. It's tastier. If you look, that shed blends in really well, apart from the bouncing up and down on the baler. Ooh, and I'm off the rope. There's not much here actually, it's a bit bare on this tram line. I was going to do today's birthdays when I got back to the yard, but it'd be late and it'd be getting on, so I'm going to do them now. So Jack Spong, I think it's pronounced, is 18. Happy birthday. And also happy birthday Claire Haslam, or Claire the kitchen lady. So she sorted the kitchen out for Brookhouse and loads of others. So happy birthday to you two. I'm going to end the video now because it's 20:33 here. So by the time I've finished editing it, uploaded it, got its checks done on YouTube, it's going to be well gone 9. So thanks for watching today. Quite a bit got done today. Just a few more beans to finish this end of the farm. A bit more tomorrow, and then I think I've probably baled nearly 100 acres just this afternoon after I turned a load of straw. So all good. It's getting a bit less, but yeah. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.